Men secretly miss women who apply these 4 rules. You could be the most beautiful woman in the room, the most attractive, the most accomplished. But if you ignore these 4 rules, men will forget you the moment someone else walks into their life. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Vernon again. Here's what might shock you. The women men secretly miss, the ones they can't stop thinking about months or even years later, aren't necessarily the ones who loved them the most. But they're the ones who understood something about male psychology that most women completely overlook. That the very behaviors you thought showed your devotion are actually what made you forgettable. So in today's video, I'm going to uncover 4 psychological triggers that create the kind of longing in men that lasts for years, not days. These are the keys to a lasting, meaningful connection that transcends age. If this resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Let's dive into these timeless truths that can help create deeper, more fulfilling relationships after 60. Number 1. Respect yourself enough to walk away. As we age, we often realize that the most important relationship we will ever have is with ourselves. After 60, we've lived through enough to understand the value of peace, self-respect, and emotional well-being. And yet, many of us continue to cling to relationships, not because they nourish us, but because we've convinced ourselves that we need to settle, to make things work, or because we fear being alone. Walking away is not a sign of weakness, it's a powerful act of self-respect. We've all heard the phrase, love yourself. But it's more than just a mantra. It's about making decisions that honor who you are, your worth, and your emotional health. Sometimes, walking away from a relationship that drains you or no longer serves your growth is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. The fear of being alone or the belief that we've invested too much time in someone often keeps us in relationships that hold us back. But life is too short to stay in a situation that leaves you feeling unappreciated or unseen. In the later years of life, we've earned the right to choose happiness and peace, and that often means having the courage to walk away. The fastest way to become forgettable is to make a man feel like your love is guaranteed no matter what he does. When you're always available, always understanding, always ready to forgive without him having to earn it back, you're not being loving. You're being predictable, and predictable is the enemy of passion. Here's what most women don't understand about male psychology. Men are hunters by nature, not in a predatory way, but in the sense that they're wired to pursue, to win, to earn what they value. When you remove all challenge from loving you, you remove all the satisfaction that comes with winning your heart. This doesn't mean being difficult or playing hard to get in manipulative ways. It means understanding that love should feel like a privilege, not an entitlement. This is basic human psychology. When your love, attention, and energy feel limitless and unconditional, they become less valuable to the person receiving them. Respecting yourself enough to walk away isn't about giving up. It's about knowing when you deserve more. It's about choosing to live the rest of your life on your own terms, free from the weight of unnecessary emotional baggage. Walking away can be the beginning of finding the peace and fulfillment that you've always deserved. Once you've gathered the strength to walk away, you begin to understand that respecting yourself isn't just about leaving the past behind. It's also about creating space for a future that aligns with who you truly are. And that future? It starts with embracing a new kind of love, one that values and nurtures the individual you've become in the next step in this journey. Number 2. Keep your own world intact. As we grow older, we often find ourselves reflecting on the life we've built, the experiences that have shaped us, and the independence we've worked so hard to preserve. After 60, it's more important than ever to maintain your own world, your passions, hobbies, friendships, and sense of self. It's easy to get swept up in the idea of a relationship and lose sight of the life you've carefully cultivated. But the truth is, a healthy relationship doesn't require you to abandon the things that make you who you are. Keeping your own world intact means protecting your personal space, your time, and your emotional energy. It's about not allowing someone else to dictate how you live or what you value. When you stay true to your own identity, you enter a relationship as a complete person, not as someone seeking validation or fulfillment through another. This creates balance, and in turn, strengthens the bond you share with a partner. When you make a man your entire universe, you don't become more important to him, you become smaller. You become someone who needs him to feel complete, rather than someone who chooses him from a place of wholeness. Most women, when they fall in love, start shrinking their world. They cancel plans with friends to be available for him. They give up hobbies that used to bring them joy. They stop pursuing goals that excited them. They think this shows dedication, but what it actually shows is dependency. And dependency isn't attractive. Independence is men don't miss women who made them the center of their universe because there's no mystery there, no discovery, no depth to explore. When your entire identity becomes wrapped up in being someone's girlfriend, you lose the very qualities that made you attractive in the first place. But when you keep your own world intact, something magical happens. You remain interesting because you're always growing, always experiencing new things, always bringing fresh energy into the relationship. You become someone he wants to explore, rather than someone he's already figured out completely. The woman who maintains her friendships, pursues her passions, and continues building her own life doesn't become less available for love. The most successful and fulfilling relationships are built on two individuals who respect each other's independence. You don't have to merge your worlds completely to make love work. Instead, you bring your unique experiences, perspectives, and passions together to create something beautiful and enriching for both. Keeping your own world intact is not about building walls. It's about creating space for both you and your partner to thrive independently while still growing together. If you've ever found yourself caught in the cycle of chasing affection, or if you've experienced the power of allowing someone to miss you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How has stepping back and letting someone truly appreciate your presence changed your relationships? Drop a comment below. When you prioritize your own world, you create a foundation for a relationship that nurtures both your individuality and your connection. This balance sets the stage for love that isn't dependent on constant sacrifice or compromise, which we'll explore right this. Number 3. Master the art of emotional restraint. This is the rule that separates unforgettable women from forgettable ones, and it's the hardest one for most older women to master. Emotional restraint doesn't mean being cold or withholding your feelings. It means understanding that emotional intensity should match emotional investment, and that sharing everything you feel, the moment you feel, it actually diminishes its impact. Women who haunt men's thoughts understand that emotions are like spices. A little bit enhances the flavor, but too much overwhelms the dish. They don't dump every feeling, every worry, every excitement on a man the second it occurs to them. They understand that timing and proportionality matter. Most women, when they're falling for someone, want to share every emotion as it happens. They want to process every feeling together, analyze every interaction, discuss every concern. Mastering emotional restraint doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about knowing when to step back, when to give space, and when to respond with thoughtfulness rather than reaction. In relationships, particularly as we get older, this restraint becomes essential. We're less likely to react impulsively or give in to every emotional surge. Instead, we choose to respond in ways that promote understanding and clarity, rather than conflict and confusion. When we practice emotional restraint, we create a sense of emotional security for ourselves and our partner. We allow space for reflection and understanding, which leads to more mature, thoughtful communication. This doesn't mean we don't feel deeply. It means we've learned to manage our emotions in a way that fosters respect, trust, and balance. Give this video a like if you found the idea of emotional restraint valuable. It's a powerful tool in creating deeper, more balanced relationships. Emotional restraint is not about holding back love, but about knowing that love is most powerful when expressed calmly, thoughtfully, and with purpose. As we continue to explore how to build deeper, lasting relationships, let's consider how emotional restraint can create a safe, stable space for love to flourish without overwhelming us. Number 4. Never be completely knowable. One of the most powerful aspects of a lasting relationship is mystery, the subtle yet essential quality that keeps the spark alive. After 60, we realize that love doesn't mean sharing every detail, every thought, or every feeling. It's not about revealing every part of yourself or giving someone access to every corner of your soul. In fact, the beauty of a relationship lies in the space for discovery, the little surprises that keep your connection fresh and exciting. The women who become permanently etched in men's memories are the ones who maintained an element of mystery throughout the entire relationship, not because they were secretive or dishonest, but because they understood that being completely knowable is the death of fascination. When there's nothing left to discover about someone, there's nothing left to miss about them. Most women, in their desire to create intimacy, share everything. They tell every story from their past, reveal every thought as it occurs, explain every motivation behind every action. They think this creates closeness, but what it actually creates is completion. And when a man feels like he's figured you out entirely, his curiosity dies. But the women men can't shake from their thoughts are the ones who revealed themselves in layers. They shared generously, but they always kept something in reserve. Not because they were hiding things, but because they understood that mystery is what keeps someone interested in discovering more. This doesn't mean being closed off or secretive about important things. It means understanding that you don't have to explain every quirk, reveal every vulnerability, or share every opinion to be authentic. The key to a vibrant, enduring relationship is maintaining a sense of individuality, a private world that only you possess. This mystery doesn't create distance. It creates depth and intrigue, allowing both partners to continue to explore one another, even after years of companionship. Keeping some parts of yourself just for you, your passions, your thoughts, your inner world, doesn't mean you're hiding or withholding love. It means you're protecting the very essence of who you are, while allowing space for the relationship to deepen naturally. The most meaningful relationships are those where both individuals are allowed to remain a bit mysterious, leaving room for wonder, growth, and ongoing connection. By never being completely knowable, we preserve our individuality and the magic that keeps the relationship dynamic. And in doing so, we invite a kind of love that is continually evolving, never stagnant. How to apply these rules without losing your authenticity. The biggest fear women have about applying these rules is that they'll have to become someone they're not. But that's exactly backward. These rules aren't about changing who you are. They're about protecting who you are from being diminished by poor relationship habits. Being authentic doesn't mean sharing everything the moment you feel it. It means being genuine when you do choose to share. Being real doesn't mean being available all the time. It means being present when you choose to be available. Being yourself doesn't mean having no boundaries or standards. It means knowing yourself well enough to understand what you need to thrive. Start by examining your current patterns. Do you tend to drop everything when someone shows interest? Do you share every emotion as it happens? Do you reveal your entire life story on early dates? Do you make your love feel guaranteed regardless of how you're treated? If so, you're not being more authentic. You're being less strategic about protecting your authentic self. The goal isn't to become mysterious and unavailable. The goal is to become selective about when and how you're available. It's to become intentional about what you share and when. It's to become protective of your energy and generous with your standards. Remember, these rules work because they reflect genuine self-respect and emotional intelligence. As we embrace love and companionship later in life, we begin to understand that the most fulfilling relationships are those that honor both partners as individuals. By respecting ourselves, letting others miss us, maintaining our emotional independence, and keeping a sense of mystery, we cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections. These are relationships where both people are free to grow, yet still come together in a way that enriches their lives, without the need for compromise or sacrificing who they truly are. The secret to lasting love after 60 isn't in searching for perfection, but in embracing the beauty of each other's uniqueness and letting that love unfold naturally. It's about creating a partnership where both individuals thrive, not just in each other's company, but as individuals. Hit like, share it with someone who could benefit from these insights, and subscribe to the channel for more thoughtful discussions on love and life after 60. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And I'm Vernon. Thanks for watching my video till now, and see you next time.